What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back doing the Goblin City fight. This may end up being a short video. This is the best terrain I've seen so far. I just loaded it up. I honestly was just kind of messing around. Someone sent me a map seed, and I wanted to check it out and see what it looked like. And I was like, you know what? What if I just load up this fight real quick and see what kind of terrain I get? And this is the terrain I got. So we're standing at mostly at the top of a hill. I can't be mad at this. I think we'll be able to get Svarog up here. Leisure side might be in a bit of a bad spot. But, yeah, so it's 4th of July for me. It's a holiday. I'm recording this like the same day. It'll probably go out if it goes out. And, yeah, so I'm a little bit like pressed for time. But, if this goes well, we could end up having ourselves a good run. So I see we have an opening on a Goblin Shaman. I'm going to take it. Even at 46%, I think that's not bad and worth the chance. For the most part, I'm going to try and focus these goblins that are at the bottom of this hill. Ow. That hurt Hans. If I can kill this shaman early, that would be pretty amazing. I still think my best bet is probably to focus some of these ambushers. Dang, we missed. We missed. That was a pretty bad miss as well. Let's try and break out. Oh no. We'll pass. We're going to have to let someone else break him out. And here, I think we just step up. Maybe break our buddy out. Let's break him out. Break him out. Use adrenaline to try and go first. I think those are all fine. And I was hoping to get rid of him with a crossbow shot, just to make sure we're not getting netted. If we can land one of these, that would just be beautiful. Come on. There we go. Getting all of these goblins out from the top means we don't have to worry so much about being surrounded all the time. We're going to want to free our allies, especially the ones that may end up taking a lot of the focus fire in the upcoming fights. Because the vines, as we know, they do make it easier for us to take hits. So we focus the range. When we get the chances, we'll focus the goblin shamans. Excuse me, guys. My voice is still a little bit sore. I'm definitely sick. My son also sounds like a frog. So something's going around my house. But I thought this was maybe too good of an opportunity to pass. So I wanted to make sure you guys got a chance to see it. And we're going to step up here on the goblins. I think I'm also going to use adrenaline and try to get a line shot before they move. And let's let them come to Isaac, I suppose. But this might be the best chance we have. I've seen better terrain than this for us, but at least we're on mostly even footing. Only Leisure side is at the bottom of a hill. And he's heavily armored. He has battle forged. He can take several shots from the goblin archers. That's what I'm talking about. And that sent some fear into these goblin bastards. I hate them after the last episode. And as usual, people love to focus Hans. I don't quite know why. I feel like he's got a great shield, but they're just nailing him. So there's still 2 ambushers behind us I would like to get rid of, and if I can get rid of that shaman up here, I will. Okay. Adrenaline helped us get those kills before we got netted. I'm happy about that because it also gave us multiple stacks of reach advantage for this turn. If anyone tries to shank us, they're going to have a bad time. Alright, that was our bone plating. At least this time they're engaging us. They're actually fighting us instead of just sitting back and poking us to death. If he moves forward, we'll be super happy. And they're so far back, we might never get them. Happy to see that the damage is being very well spread around. We managed to kill 5 of them on the first turn. Or mostly the first turn. Some of those kills, I guess, came on Svarog on the second turn. Okay, what do we have? Let's go for the archers. That sucked. 32s. Alright, he'll bleed. And we need to defend ourselves here. Good job, man. We could drop a war dog. I don't want to drop a dog if it's just going to run into a random direction. Perfect. He's running, but we got to get the kills. We have to secure those, or else there's a very good chance they just come back. Okay, can't get lucky all the time. And that's Zach, guys, back from the dead. See how you like a military machete. We'll throw off the vines there and we'll unwrap someone else. That should be an easy kill. Let's break Wonton out. That way he has a good chance of getting these kills for us. And he certainly does. So several more kills. We're already off to a much better start. Just having equal footing with them is just huge for us. I think we use adrenaline here. I think we can sustain that. We're going to hit twice. Almost certainly going to get this Wolf Rider kill, which will give us the Berserk reset, and I think we'll be able to hit twice, so I'm happy with that. But in the last few battles that I've done, the goblins just would not step up into our front line until it was essentially like too late. And that's exactly how I drew it up. We've got reach advantage now. They've got their little core in the center here is wanting to run. Some of the Wolf Riders want to get out of here too. God, this is so much better, guys. You'll know before I do whether or not I beat this, because the headline will be like, victory, or something. Or Zach lives, maybe. And it'll probably just be a short video, because it is a holidays today. My family's out walking a dog. And I figured I had some time to do this. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, though. Leisure Side has been in a vulnerable spot since the beginning, but we have brothers that can help. Alright, they're shanking him. Just got to continue to get these kills. No insects yet, which is good. This could still go horribly wrong. All it takes is one lucky impaler shot. Come on. Nice. Hans, man, you're doing it. Okay, there's the insect. Well. Can take more aim shots. The problem with aim shots is they don't quite kill the ambushers. It might just be prudent to get this Wolf Rider off of us. But I really want to get rid of this skirmisher with the net. I don't know. Let's get the people out from behind us. And Ragnar can definitely take care of himself, as he proves just there. We're going to break ourselves free. 30% chance. Let's go for this one, and if we get the kill, that frees up some shots on the shaman. A 30% here. Nice. I was about to say, let's just get lucky. Let's get lucky and just nail him. That's another goblin near death. Taking him out, to me, seems like a good idea. Almost exclusively because it's going to wreck their morale just a bit. Let's try and free Jotnar. Dang, we fail. There we go. I'm going to drop a dog here. That's Teal. He's going to go after that Wolf Rider for us. Make sure he doesn't return. We're going to break free. Free Kata there. Great kills. Great resolve checks. 88 on that. I don't like being in the net, of course, but his armor is still like completely intact. If he's the one that they're going to be focusing, so be it. I mean, he's honestly the one we want them to focus. The Wolf Riders are so fast that they'll be able to leave the battlefield if that's really what they want to do. I'm tempted now to step up with Isaac. If anyone can take the poking, it's him. I'll want to kill a few more of them before that. Because in all odds, he's just going to end up getting netted down. Can we switch back to our crossbow? We can't. We already used our quick hands. So let's just keep going. This turn, I'm going to really try and kill this shaman. Come on, doggo. And I wish we could step up, but there's really nowhere to go. Whatever elite units we end up killing, it's going to have to be from ranged, because they'll probably just be able to get away if they want to. Some of their archers are looking to run, but not enough. We can count them. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he shot our dog? That sucked. Sorry, Teal. At least he drew a lot of fire for us, which is, at the end of the day, what they're meant to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially. I think there are 9 of them left, maybe 8 or 9. One of them's routing, so perhaps doesn't count. Zach's having a bad day. More flies. At least they're not putting them on our archers. Please hit our frontliners more. That's what they're there for. And they're reloading those big impalers. No, and they hit Hans. Okay. What can I do and who can I shoot? A 49 on that one. Let's get him out of here. 62 on the shaman. Let's take that. Almost dead. We need to reload our crossbow. And shoot. Let's go for this kill here. The pikes could end up being pretty deadly if we're going to try and step forward and get these kills with Isaac. And we should 100% be freeing. Anyone who's hurt needs to be freed. So we free him, make it so that he's not as good of a target. Let's go. Man, we can't do an aim shot, sadly. 23 on him. Nope. Let's just get the kill. Break out of this net. Come on, game. Give me a kill. Let's go. If we hit one of these guys, it's almost guaranteed kill at a 50%. I would much rather get rid of the ambusher that's behind us. Us being able to break free is going to be pretty impossible once we get the insects on us. Because they work together to lower our chances. They lower our melee skill. Down to 25. This next turn is going to be pivotal in deciding what we're able to do. They've got some good shots on Isaac if they want it. I hope they take it, honestly. We need our big tanks to start absorbing some of that damage for us. That's good to see. Love to see an Overseer run away. Yeah. It was necessary to get him out of his vines, but if I could have shield walled it as well, I would have. And I'm expecting these shots. That's why we've been trying to kill him. Just despite being, you know, lower terrain than us, he's still not easy to hit. Oh no. I was hoping he would try and run away. Come on, no more insects. Oh my god, no. Oh no, 7 damage. Come on, give me some luck. $49, come on. That's a lot of misses in a row, guys. Truly a lot of misses. We no longer have a shot on the shaman. Oh man, I didn't even notice him. Oh, that was just purely terrible. Drop a dog. What I wanted to do was try and find a way to like double rotate him, but everyone's caught up in vines. There's just no way to do it. And the dog is actually a little bit in the way now. The odds of us getting this are pretty low. Damn it. Come on. All I want to do is break free and stand in front of him. Let's get shields in front of our shields, is what I'm trying to do. We missed so many attacks. Come on. Hans isn't dead yet. Almost tried to move again. Making the same mistake. I mean, as far as a guy being protected, it's about as protected as we can make him. Putting shields in front of our kite shields. This angle is still probably the worst, though. If we could step up with Fritz, I would be much happier. Cross your fingers, guys. They're going to, no doubt, try and kill Hans. And they get him. God damn it. Alright, we're going to play this battle out. Let's hope he's not dead. Just too much good focus fire. We just weren't able to break them soon enough. Basically, it just takes one lucky impaler shot to put a brother so low that all the other ones can have a chance to kill him. And it's just awful because we have so many brothers who are currently untouched. And if we had gotten some of those kills, we might have been able to shake these guys. Let's not make the same mistakes over and over again. Let's get in there. Free our allies so that they can jump forward. They're almost all running. There's still 20 of them left alive. Yeah, I knew that was a bit of a risk. But the amount of them that's currently running, I'm not that scared. Okay, we whiffed there. The odds of us getting an interception attack with swarm of flies on us or swarm of insects is pretty low. Yeah, and stepping forward with our shields, I'm doing it because I think it's time. Okay, that hurt. Come on, we gotta carve our way past these little goofy goblins. Nice. $63. Alright, I'll take that. A lucky miss for once. 62 on him. Alright, and he's wanting to run as well. Leisure side is not in good shape. Getting that kill helps him. They're down to 15. This is the one we want to run. Alright, cross your fingers for leisure side. May have been a mistake to step him up. Just straight up a mistake. We could have reloaded in that same turn. Alright, and we get lucky, we fade one more turn of luck. Let's chase him down. Come on, kill the shaman. Can't even tell you how good that makes me feel. free our allies. Okay, Ragnar, we needed that, but no worries, bro. This all could be for naught if our boy is dead. Able to push a little bit out. Keep their archers back away from our lines. Nice, put some huge bleed on him. Come on, Zach, buddy. Can pull through. Let's see what they do with the turn they've been given. Hopefully a lot of pointless movements. Okay, whoever's healthy can step forward. And whoever's not needs to remain behind. Like Zach. Step forward here, start pushing them. And they may just try and run this turn. This little group here, I think Isaac can kill all of them if he just gets a little bit lucky. Come on, Zach. Or Hans, rather. Pull through, man. Okay, y'all want some more? Our heavily armored boys are coming back to the fight. He shot his own shaman in the back and poisoned him. That's pretty fitting. That hurt. We're going to heal. I don't like this because they managed to kind of tuck both of their shaman behind this tree. We don't have a shot. We got to move close enough to these guys to scare them. Ozzy. Can Ozzy get behind this boulder next turn maybe and have a good firing position to shoot downhill? Said this could all be for naught if Hans is dead. Let's cross our fingers that that is not the case. They're feeling scrappy with 12 dudes left. There's no more point blank impaler shots on Isaac, and we should be able to start carving up these shaman. They keep casting that on Lancel or on Jotnar. I feel bad for him. He's just swarming at insects. That's what I'm talking about. Let's pass. See what else we can do. 53 versus a 57. That should be a kill if we hit it. Damn. Get out of my face. I mean, a 6% chance is almost not even worth taking. You can get behind this boulder. No, it's not worth it. Let them move up, not us. We could use dogs. I don't want you to think that I'm not seeing that, but they'll almost certainly kill the dogs. The only ones that I'm really interested in tying down are the high value units, like the shamans and the overseers. The rest I really don't care if I get the kill on them. At this point, I'm ready for this battle to end, so I know whether or not Han survives. It looks like it may be a full-blown retreat. Yeah. Would love to kill those guys, though. We have an aim shot on the Overseer. There's just no way we catch him. That guy is dead for sure, though. Could drop a Warhound, but I think we'll just let them go. Cross your fingers, guys. Everyone hold your breath for Hans. And he survives with the worst possible injury because he needs both his melee and his ranged skill. But he survives. And we pull off that battle. Of course, we still got the Emperor's countenance. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. This is going to be the save we're going with. So, I didn't really get that much into it, and I'm not going to read this. Feel free to read it if you'd like. We read it in the last episode. Pretty cool little exchange. I'm going to scroll down slowly. Feel free to pause and read whatever you'd like. So, guys, the reason why I started over again, excuse me, is because I asked you in the last episode what the majority of you thought we should do, and overwhelmingly, everyone's feelings were that we should do the battle again, or postpone, or try different tactics, or whatever the case may be. But I am happy to say that since I recorded, I think that was maybe just my second attempt. The first one was only like half-hearted, and I got terrible terrain. I was just doing it to pass some time. This attempt, however, was a serious attempt, where it at least gave us equal footing with the goblins for the most part, and we were able to turn that to our advantage. Hans now joins the club of brothers who are slightly maimed. But this is going to be the save that we go with. I was happy to see that you guys agree with me, and that Um, First off, this is a fun playthrough, and it's not about us screwing ourselves over. Um, we're learning together, we're experiencing the boss battles together, and like I said, the overwhelming majority of you, and I'm talking like 10 people, which is a lot from my channel, for my small channel, agreed that we should just do it again or come back to it later. Um, and I'm happy to say that we did it. We don't have to come back to it later. We knocked it out. Hans made a sacrifice for us. Zach is still in the game, even though it was looking kind of sketchy for him for a while there. 7% left on his armor, and Leisure Side also took quite the beating. But I'm going to go ahead and call that a victory, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I think if we did this battle out of 10 times, I think we could probably beat it without casualties 3 times. I think that's probably a pretty good average. 30% of the time we could do it with no casualties. If I had to say how many times we could beat it out of 10 times, I would say 10 out of 10. I have no doubt we can beat this battle. Maybe 9 out of 10 just because it's Battle Brothers, and we might get like the worst possible positioning. But if you've played this game and you've done this battle, especially in the snow, you know how hard RNG can mess you up. We could have been at the bottom of a gulch. Basically, if we started this battle at the bottom of a gulch, we could never shoot their ranged units. We couldn't catch them. We wouldn't be able to move. It would be 10 turns of us being stuck at the bottom while they shoot at us, and us not being able to return fire on anyone except the melee goblins, the skirmishers. So I am super happy. I realized in the last episode I didn't really go over the Emperor's Countenance, and it's a pretty important item, not just because it's the strongest helmet in the game, but also because it has lore attached to it, and it's part of a set. So let me just read this to you guys. The Emperor's Countenance, a golden helmet and face mask showing the visage of an emperor from an age-long past, imbued with mystical energies. When you hold it into the light, it almost looks as if the face were moving and making expressions of disgust. So 400 durability, it's worth 20,000 gold, of course. Pretty low fatigue at 20 for what it is. But the big deal comes in the fact that it reflects 25% of the damage taken in melee back to the attacker. And when you have the rare armor that goes with it, which you can only get from the Black Monolith, little minor spoilers there, whoever you put this on in our last playthrough, I think we had it on Lance, the Dragon Pounder, the badass himself. So I think it's fitting that his sons share his armor and armaments in this playthrough. So I'm happy about that. Guys, we are going to very quickly make some swaps on the guys that are injured. Just a quick something like that. Sir Muldoon can come in for his brother. Just to make sure that, in case I forget for some weird crazy reason how injured we are, let's let everyone else relax. We don't have enough tools to repair our stuff. While marching, you come across an abandoned camp. Sir Muldoon the Logical walks through it and kicks over a pan slick with oil. Rotten bacon and eggs spill into the grass. He turns his attention to some bags but comes up empty. The ground reveals fresh footprints. A clutter of them circle around what was the fire, but there is no dance in their evidence. Instead, it seems they were frantically rushing to and fro. Marching toward them is a horde of prints, shuffling and dragging their feet with no order. And then, as these two storied prints meet, only the latter continues forward. Sir Muldoon the Logical pulls back a bush to reveal a dead body. There's a shovel firmly slotted into its skull. The skin of it makes you think the person had been dead for at least 2 or 3 weeks, so the footprints are far too fresh for this body to have created them. You've no idea what happened here, but it could not have been a good thing. Going forward, the men of the Jarls of Jorvik should stay sharp, for some evil walks these lands. And I think what we're getting now, after taking out the Goblin City, we're getting the beginnings of the undead crisis. So, without spoiling too much of that for those of you who are not aware, but that's another in-game crisis for us to get into. Expect us to start fighting a lot more undead soon. As I said, I think in the last episode, expect us to take out the Witch's Hut soon. We have some locations we do need to find still. We need to look for some swampy terrain, which I'm pretty sure is going to be down here, for us to find the next step in our Kraken questing. So there's a lot to do. But we have got to get back to Ratterstad, turn in our quest. And I just want to say what a relief it is to have so many like awesome viewers like you guys watching right now, who understand that this is not an expert, you know, playthrough. I'm tempted to do that pretty soon, but that's not what this is. This is for fun. This is for story. This is for learning, and for hanging out. Really, playing Battle Brothers for me is almost kind of cathartic. I enjoy doing it. You know, no one pays me to do this, so like if I had to stress out every day I played Battle Brothers because, you know, it's an Iron Man challenge with permanent destruction and all that stuff, for me that's not where I get my enjoyment from the game. And I think a lot of you understand that, especially if you've been watching me for a long time now. So I'm glad so many of us were on the same page. And let's just camp, wait for night to pass. We'll heal our injuries. We'll make some sales. Check out the next quests. We have to buy tools, so let's just go ahead and do that and count that amongst our expenses. We have a lot to sell though, sitting at about 21,000. Get rid of all this junk. We'll sell one of these extra impalers. We will continue to hold on to the gnarly staffs. All of these falchions are pretty much worth repairing. But I'm just happy to get them out of our inventory. Okay, we don't need this either. I'll keep an extra net. Hold on to the furs till we get to a place that actually needs them. We don't have any cheese. Let's buy some of that. Puts us up to 7 days worth of provisions. Get some more grains, and that's 8. Can we get to 9? Not quite. Get some more venison. There we go. Get up to 9. So we're sitting at almost 26,000 crowns, which is a pretty nice amount. Oh my god. The Gruesome Thunderer? What? Okay. The second unique pole hammer. A crude weapon like a pole hammer can also be crafted with passion, skill, and attention to detail, as this exemplar showcases impressively. Guys, you know I can't even begin to pass up a weapon like that. Who has the other pole hammer? It's Ozzy. Let's move this up here. Let's compare stats. I just wanted it up here so I didn't have to scroll. 96, 94, 50 to 75 damage versus 61 to 92. That's so much better. That is incredibly... This is why I wasn't that keen on buying this, because the damage was so low. But let's see the rest of the stats. 50% and 190% in the terms of armor. So this one's better at ignoring armor, but a little less effective against armor. But honestly, I mean, we're talking 15%. Still has the 5% chance to hit head. Still has the range and 14 fatigue. This one just has the weapon skills build up 2 less fatigue, which is great. Guys, I'm not even gonna play around. Of course I'm buying that. A golden pole hammer? Get out of here. Let's give Kata his weapon back. And who is gonna use that though? Probably Ragnar. Let's compare it quickly to a bill hook. Just numbers wise, 60 to 90. It's actually better than a bill hook. I am so happy with that. Actually, you know, Ragnar's got... Do we give this to Leisure Side? I think we do. That's a Leisure Side weapon. So forgive me, Ragnar. Leisure Side is one of our, like, stat-wise most ridiculous brothers. We ended up building him in kind of a weird direction. And he's, of course, nearly gone down twice. If anyone deserves the Gruesome Thunderer, it's him. Let's look at it. Look at it. Boy, that's awesome. I can't believe I'm more excited about this than I am about the Emperor's Countenance, because it's such a great weapon. And now we have a billhook. If we wanted to give that to someone, we certainly could. Equip a few things just to get it out of our inventory. But guys, that's going to be it. Not really interested in going to Strasbourg. To Elkshorn. They might just pay us 130 to travel south, which we might want to do anyway. They're rampaging around Grafenheide. Let's see exactly where Grafenheide is. I haven't got a chance to look at the map in a while. Okay, I mean, we're looking to go south anyway, because that's where the witch's hut is. Where is it? Somewhere like in this general area. I see this place here, the ruined farmhouse. And I see the shipwreck. There it is, it's in the clouds. Boom. So, I mean, traveling down to Grafenheide and taking those out would give us the pretext to just come over into the wilderness and do that. We'd have to return to Raderstad, which we don't mind doing, because it's a place that has great prices and a weaponsmith where we occasionally get good gear. So, let's accept this contract. We can always look at the brothers and see who's here. Go to the marketplace, or the barber, because I realized that we did not properly... Oh no, we did. I think we did. John... No, we didn't. We actually didn't mess with Wolfrider. With John. He actually looks kind of cool, though. He looks like a man who knows his fencing. We can use the temple. And I think it's important to use the temple perhaps on Hans. We don't want any of these to get infected. And because he is a warrior of the people, we will help heal him. Buy everyone a drink. Let's buy multiple drinks. Let's get a little bit drunk. I'm cool with that. Spend a little money, see if we can get something great. Somewhere northeast of here. Nah. Alright. And we've got just a little bit of time today. Let's go ahead and head down to Elkshorn. There's a Fletcher here. We can always check to see if they have any unique bows. Nothing. Nothing for sale. Was hoping to pick up cheaper arrows, but that's not really the case. We'll just move on to Grafenheide. And there they are. Some young and some warriors. We're a little bit drunk here. Forgot what drunk gives us exactly. Lots of reduction in skill, but some really high resolve. I could almost see getting drunk before going into the witch's hut fight. And just having massive resolve, but not being able to hit anything. That might be genius, actually, now that I say that out loud. Because when your melee skill's so low, you wouldn't even be able to hit your own brothers. Range defense doesn't matter. I may have just stumbled onto something genius on accident, but probably not. It's probably not worth it, but... How funny would that be if we did a drunken witch's hut fight? I think that would be pretty cool. Let's give our newer brothers a chance to fight. Skeeb can come in for Fritz. And guys, that's going to be it for me today. We'll pick up this battle at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching us finally win in the Great Goblin City battle. And once again, y'all, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are the best subscribers I could possibly ask for. And as always, I will see you in the next one, y'all. Later.